Nigerite Limited is a renowned manufacturing, marketing and installation company with a special focus on roofing and ceiling products, designed and created to deliver brand satisfaction to its esteemed clients. As a result of its dynamic management competence, vision and doggedness, Nigerite Limited has maintained a leading edge over intense competition as it boasts of its 4x4 ceiling product, which has been described as first among equals and have a Class A fire rating. With a determination to have a very strong presence in the West African sub-region, Nigerite Limited provides the best that is available and does not compromise on standards. It is on record that the 4x4 ceiling is the most widely used and trusted ceiling solution in Nigeria, having been used for over 50 years by millions of people across the region. As a leading brand in the real estate sector that is conversant with the practice, Nigerite Limited, the one-stop shop for building components, have remained the largest manufacturer of roofing, ceiling and flooring materials in Nigeria. Looking at the pedigree of Nigerite Limited, with operations spanning over 50 years, it is obvious that the company is working in line with the best global practices, and it holds a lot of promise for clients and valued customers. Chief S.O. Yekunle, the highly focused team player, is the company secretary.
They specialize in roofing material and in ceiling sheets. The roofing materials we call Super 7, Super 7, the long span amiantus, which was something strange to even many architects in those days. We have amiantus spanning about 25 feet long, 20 feet long, and they use it from pillar to pillar without any purlins. They specialize in that. Then the ceiling sheet, they call it 4x4 in short, because only one size with it, and it's 4 feet by 4 feet by 1/8 thickness.
From inception, Nigerite Limited has taken giant strides in all its operations to identify prospective clients' need and to deliver excellent solutions through action from the target audience for its products, goods or service. These of course earn the company the prestigious ISO certifications from the federal government-approved agency. John Maduboye, the Quality System Coordination Manager, tells us more about the company's environmental programs and awards.
For the quality management system, we were number 8 in Nigeria, so our certificate is 0008. But for the EMS, which we call Environmental Management System, we are number 3. And in 2008, we went further for ushers, which has to do with occupational health and safety management system. We were number 1 in the whole of West Africa to have this certification. This certification is renewed every 3 years, which we call revalidation. But the surveillance audit is once in a year. Before we invite Standard Organization of Nigeria to conduct either this surveillance or revalidation, we do what we call internal audits, because we have trained some of our staff to handle the auditing of the system. So by this year, I can tell you that the 3 systems, they are healthy and we have been certified to carry on.
He throws more light on the recycling process.
We do 2 types of recycling. We do internal recycling by reusing our waste. The kind of recycling that we do recycling of the product in-house. In our calcium carbonate plant, we have 28% of our waste grind with the calcium carbonate, which we reuse on the line. Our wet waste, instead of dumping them, we grind and reuse.
Nigerite Limited has since realized the critical role of health and safety in the workplace. Hence, no stone is left unturned in its bid to attain set goals.
Every year, we do what we call hearing conservation test. So, our workers, they will go to the clinic to do hearing test. Because in Nigeria, we have a clinic that is responsible for first aid treatment and minor injury treatment. We provide protective equipment for our staff, and every year we made a lot of budget for provision of personal protective equipment, starting from the safety helmet, the nose mask in a dusty area, ear muff in noisy area, and safety shoe, which is mandatory.
No doubt Nigerite Limited has cast a stir in the building component sector with its unique kind of products, which many have tried to replicate the success of the original 4x4, but all have failed to live up to the high standards set by this pioneer company.
Tests we do for flat sheets or any roofing and ceiling product is the integrity test. And the purpose of this is to find out if the material used for the ceiling is adequate in preventing fire from spreading, if there is a fire in the house, from spreading to the wooden members and spreading from that room to other rooms. So what we do basically is we try to simulate a burning house. That's why we have this furnace here. We have set the fire there at, normally we start at 100 degrees centigrade. Now we have the ceiling strips. We have the Nigerite super flat sheets, which we already cut into strips. And then for comparison, we are using PVC strips, which are commercial products found in the market. And then we have a fire inside the room. So what we now do is that we now monitor. Normally, what we expect based on the characteristics of our ceiling product is that the fire must not touch it, it must not be affected by the fire, and it must maintain its integrity. So normally we check the temperature to confirm the temperature at which, if we do have a failure in the product, the temperature at which it happens. Now you can see from with the PVC, it has already failed, it's already melting, and it's on fire already. You can see the PVC giving off thick, obnoxious flames and smell, but you can see the super flat sheet is still maintaining its integrity. So this is the purpose of the test. Now, if you have a fire like this in the house, what it means is that the ceiling sheet will prevent the fire from spreading to the wood used for the roof.
A visit to Osborne Road, Ikoyi, and Adebola Street off Adeniro Ogunsanya Street, Surulere, reveals the impressive and massive acceptance of this product. Today, the company prides itself of latest products in the stable Acostyle 2x2 and 4x4. Expectedly, the success feat has earned the company the respect of numerous clients that desire results, customer satisfaction, and enhanced service delivery. Alhaji Muicharu Ayinla Tijani is the chief executive of MAT Limited.
Super flat sheets 4x4 is the best you can use for ceiling. There is nothing near it at all that you can think of. Though some other products are available around, but some people don't know the difference between them. 4x4 super flat sheet made by Nigerite is the best, and people are still buying them, and they will continue to buy it because it's standard. It has been there for long.
Masheke Ore is another outstanding distributor of Nigerite products.
Mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí bá wọn Nigerite dòpọ̀ láti 1984 tí mo ti ń bá wọn ṣiṣẹ́. Mo dẹ̀ rí pé slate wọn ó dáa, ọjà wọn dẹ̀ ń tà dáadáa. Slate wọn tẹ́ bá lò nílé ó múlé tutù, ó dẹ̀ ń jẹ́ àǹfààní fún àwọn tó ń lò ní gbogbo ìgbà. Slate wọn kò dẹ̀ ń fọ́, wọn dẹ̀ ń ṣe ayédèrú pé bóyá a lè lọ ra nǹkan tí ò dáa. Gbogbo àwọn tá ń tajà fún wọn ń sọ fún wa pé ọjà wọn dáa, ó tẹ́ wọn lọ́rùn. Ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ ti rajà ní ọ̀dọ̀ Masheke Ore Nigeria Limited, Nigerite product ló rà, kò ra ayédèrú.
Today, Nigerite Limited is a reference point in the building component sector in Nigeria and indeed West Africa. The company is revered and valued as a result of its provision for innovative solutions to customers' need.
The address of here is number 3 Oshitelu Street, Agege. And I entered this house since 1987. So when I entered this house, it's an old house. So the up is the iron zinc, but the passage was empty. There was no ceiling that time. But we thank God. After all said and done, during the Fashola regime, so now they offer them a slate. So now they come renovate the house. So the house now is more better than before.
Nínú ilé tí mo wà yìí, a ti kọ́ ní ìsìn tí ń lọ bí 60 ọdún. Àmọ́ nígbà tá a ń lò, páànù la fi ṣe, igi oko ni a fi ṣe roofing. Àmọ́ láti ìgbà tí a ti lo Nigerite 4x4, kò sí ooru rárá.
It is instinctive to note that Nigerite's leadership across African soil has earned it a formidable reputation for operational and service excellence. Let's meet the Vice Chairman of Ogun State Carpenters Association.
4x4 ceiling slate ó jẹ́ èròjà ìṣeré aralé ní ogi tí ó dáa jùlọ tí a ti ń lò láti ọjọ́ tó ti pẹ́. Tí èmi ti gba òmìnira tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìsìn, a máa rí bí ọdún 38 tí a dẹ̀ ti ń lo èròjà yìí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ní àwọn míì náà tán ṣe ní ẹlẹ́sẹ̀ méjì sí ẹsẹ̀ méjì tí à ń lò, yẹn là ń pè ní decosale, tí ó dẹ̀ dà tó yẹ pé ẹni tí ó bá fẹ́ lo 4x4 a lo 2x2 yẹn tí ó dẹ̀ dà gan. Tó tí wọ́n bá fi ṣe ilé, ìyọ̀nà yẹn máa enjoy ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ wá rí àwọn kí tí wọ́n kó dé ní ọ̀sán gan yìí? Ó jẹ́ nǹkan tí ó ń pa àwọn èèyàn lára tí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ mọ̀ táwa náà dẹ̀ ń polongo ẹ̀ pé kò dáa fún ìdáàbòbò ẹ̀mí wa. Yàtọ̀ sí pé bí iná bá jò, tí a bá sùn lábẹ́ ẹ̀gàn pàápàá, ooru tó wà nínú abẹ́ ike tí wọ́n kó dé kò ń ṣe nǹkan tí ó dáa. A dẹ̀ fẹ́ kí ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Nàìjíríà bá rí sí àwọn ike tí wọ́n kàn kó wá sí ìlú wa láti máa fi ṣe wá léṣe. Kàn jẹ́ ká máa lo nǹkan tá a ti ń bá bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí 4x4. Tí èèyàn bá fi 4x4 tá à ń wí tẹ́ fi ṣe ceiling tán dẹ̀ kan léyìn tí ó ga gẹ́gẹ́ bí ilé tẹ̀ ń wò ní ẹ̀yìn mi, ẹ rí pé léyìn ò lè gbóná. Ó yàtọ̀ sí ilé tí a fi páànù kan. Tí a bá fi páànù kan lé, tí a bá fi slate náà kan, òun máa prevent gbígbóná tó yẹ kó gbóná, á jẹ́ kó tutù ju kó jẹ́ pé àkọlù páànù lásán lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n 4x4 yìí ó jẹ́ ohun èròjà alé tí ó ní agbára tí ó dẹ̀ fi ọkàn balẹ̀ tí èèyàn bá lù sára lé.
The branch chairman also lends his voice.
For me as a professional carpenter, mo insist lórí Nigerite product torí ó wà lára àwọn product tó jẹ́ pé ó ń promote iṣẹ́ títì mi. And nígbà míì tí a bá pè wá fún iṣẹ́ fún ìtàfún níbi iṣẹ́, tí a bá béèrè àwọn kọ́nà àwọn béèrè lọ́wọ́ wa pé irú àwọn materials la fẹ́ lò, mo notice pé tí n bá coat Nigerite materials, mo máa fi different àwọn others. Mo ti máa jẹ́ kó mọ̀ pé pẹ̀lú logo wọn yẹn ó fi èmi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pé nígbà tí máa ṣiṣẹ́ tí mo fi ṣiṣẹ́ wọn, ọkùnrin máa ń balẹ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Ìfún ilé tí èmi tọ́nà kan tó jogún fún èmi, kò sí product mi tẹ̀lé níbẹ̀ ju Nigerite àti sílẹ̀ àti roofing sheet àti sílẹ̀ ẹ̀. So ó jẹ́ ìkọ́tọ́ pé ó ń fi èmi lọ́kàn lọ́lẹ̀. Gẹ́gẹ́ mo lè jẹ́sẹ́ jẹ́ tí àwọn unit 6 ní ìjókòó general bí wọ́n máa fi every meeting days ni wọ́n á fi lecture àwọn èèyàn wa wípé all the time tó bá ti fẹ́ ṣiṣẹ́ pattern to roofing this thing, wọ́n láti insist pé kí wọ́n máa sọ fún àwọn customer pé Nigerite product is the best and which is the best to certify is the best. Tó yẹ pé àná mọ́ lọ́jà pé do àwọn other company wọ́n ti pọ́n produce but tá a bá ní ká sòótọ́ nípa materials àwọn company tó produce àwọn quality materials, Nigerite is the best.
Nigerite Limited, your building component provider.